Hi and welcome to Style Thoughts by Rita. In this video, I am going to explain why delicate essence might be responsible for your style frustrations, and I'm going to give you some really helpful advice. First, though, definitions. I know that I am using this word a bit differently than you might be used to. In other style systems, delicate refers to your visual appearance. So in color systems, it could refer to low contrast, muted soft colors. In David Kibbe's body system, it means physically small, short, and dainty. But in my system, the style key, delicate does not refer to your appearance, but it refers to your inner experience, how style feels on you. So the dictionary definitions for delicate include requiring sensitive or careful handling or of an instrument, highly sensitive. And this is what I mean. If you have delicate essence, you have a very finely tuned, sensitive instrument which registers changes very strongly. So, okay, none of us are senseless brutes. We are all sensitive to clothes in one way or another, but the question is, how strongly are you affected by this? Is it a dominant trait that you need to take into consideration with your style journey? I made a checklist of traits I often observe in people who have dominant delicate essence. One, you often feel like something is too much, right? A color, shape, pattern, it's like this palpable discomfort in your body. It can be from the feeling of the clothes, seeing yourself in the clothes, and it's recurring. Two, this feeling is very strong. It's difficult to ignore, even if other people tell you you look great, even if objectively your clothes aren't that loud nor overwhelming on you. It's really about the inner experience. Three, seeing yourself in new styles feels a bit jarring for you. It just feels like a lot of sensory input for your brain to process something new. Four, you tend to stick with familiar colors, shapes, clothes, even though you'd like to branch out and experiment. And five, when you've tried to break out of the familiar, new clothes just end up unworn, or you don't find anything that could be possible. So if you're nodding while hearing these traits, the rest of the video is definitely going to help you. And in my style key system, delicate is a keyword that I associate with the ruby or the moonstone key, but anybody can have delicate essence really. So if you relate to it, this video is for you. Now let's talk about how the delicate essence creates challenges in your style process, and I'm going to offer you my solutions. So the first challenge is being stuck in what's comfortable. If you have the delicate essence, you're often wearing the same type of cardigan, the same shoe shape, the same colors, and it can be so repetitive that at some point it becomes boring, uninspiring, and kind of stifling. And this repetition really feels like a challenge. You might say, I'm tired of these clothes, I want to get but the change never comes, right? You're still reaching for that. So what I find is that if you're unaware of the delicate essence, you usually just blame yourself. You think you're boring, you're uncreative, you're bad at style, you have the wrong body type, you don't know well. That's not really true. Those constraints are not the problem. It's just that you are operating with a very sensitive mechanism which needs to be taken into account for style success. Probably don't get this. Like, why would changing your style be so hard? But for you, it's like your brain, your body, your heart, they all have to work. And the good news is if you understand and just reframe your style from this perspective, it's so much easier to actually take steps forward. My main advice here is to take the sensitivity into account and understand that a style shift is significant and it's hard work for you. So if we think about how do people generally make difficult changes, when it comes to things like finances, exercise, etc., we know that it is really helpful to find your motivation, why you are doing something. So rather than thinking like, oh, I want to stop being so out of shape, you're more likely to stick to your routine if you think, I want to feel strong in my daily activities, or I want to enjoy moving my body. So shifting the focus from the problem to the motivation. And it's the same thing with style. So if you reframe and you're like, damn, this is a big challenge for me. And instead of thinking like, I want my style to be less boring, it's like, okay, how? Instead, we want to give you direction and articulate what are you searching for as you make this change? Why is it worth it? Do you want more fun in your life? Do you want to feel prettier? Do you want more beauty? Do you want your style to be more powerful, more artistic, more playful? I want you to find this big direction you want to go in. Think about your why. Why do you want it? And then use that as motivation on the way. The second, much more practical challenge of Delicate Essence is the literal shopping process itself. For you, trying stuff on can be very overwhelming, or scrolling online is very overwhelming because you have this very sensitive instrument. So seeing yourself in new things, feeling your body in unfamiliar textures or colors, it's just a lot of like processing power. It's like your mind is like, oh, that's what I look like in the floral print, or your body is adjusting to a whole new like shape of pants and how you move in it, or like taking in intensive content, just really overwhelmed. So if you're feeling this way, shopping can be really hard because of course it involves trying tons of stuff on. And you've probably thought about that it's hard for you, but can we just acknowledge, yeah, how much effort you are putting in compared to your friend who tries on 30 things and it's like, ah, and doesn't affect her at all. So let's also be real. How hard are you on yourself for this? I find that people with Delicate Essence are way too hard on themselves. That's my perspective. And the solution to this shopping struggle, honestly, is not for you to like toughen up and get over it and push through it. The solution is so much easier. It's literally just to be aware and to learn to make accommodations for your needs. You just want to slow it down. You want to take your style one step at a time. Gonna go to a store. I'm gonna try on 4 dresses. I'm gonna look online. I'm gonna filter by the color red, and I'll look at 10 things. And that's maybe all you can do. So if you want to get a new dress, yeah, it might take you like a month, and maybe you're still not the most perfect one, because imagine if you had a billion more energy and you could have tried on. Okay, it doesn't matter. You are where you are, so being gentle with yourself makes everything easier, because then at least you're getting something new and you're enjoying the process instead of like numbing and overwhelming yourself. So as with any other sensitivity, it's not really a problem in itself. It's like the context that makes it a problem. And maybe when you were younger, you know, your parent was in a hurry to shop with you, or you felt stressed to pick stuff out, but there is no like angry adult outside your shopping cubicle anymore. It's just you. Then you're allowed to say that, oh, I need to take it slow, and that's okay. And that reframing and that inner permission and gentleness really makes everything so much easier and lets you actually reconnect with the fun of shopping when it doesn't feel overwhelming. So the final challenge of Delicate Essence is actually wearing new things, or, you know, old stuff that's out of rotation, putting something different on. So the first few times that you put on something new, your body and your brain are going to give you a big reaction. This might be in the form of thoughts. Oh, I knew this floral print was too big. I shouldn't wear florals anyway. I'm not really that girly, and I actually think prints aren't for me, and I need low, and etc, 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 etc. It just goes on. Or it might be your body. It's just immediate stiffness, discomfort, clenching, fidgeting, like, oh. Either way, I just want you to know that this mental, physical response is totally to be expected. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not because the floral print is wrong for you. It's not because earrings are too big on you. It's just because you're doing something new and your body and mind feel overwhelmed. They feel like it's unsafe, something spooky is happening, and they want to like get you out of that situation, which is difficult and unfamiliar, right? It's just a classic human response mechanism. There's nothing wrong with it. But my advice is you need to try and get over that initial like alarm, like siren ringing. You need to try wearing new things a few times in a row. So if you bought a fun floral sweater, but you can't just seem to wear it out, you have to try wearing it just for 10 minutes at a time at home, several days in a row. And I'll be like, oh, Rita, this is stupid. Like, actually try. Wear it out just to get coffee, wear it to get something from the store. Give it a few tries for that panic of like something new, just to like pass and like quiet down a little bit. After this initial phase is over, you might realize, oh, I actually really like this sweater. Or you might realize like, oh, okay, I just need to style it in a different way. It's not working this way. Or you might realize, oh, I do hate the sweater. Florals are awful. Anything can happen. Like, I don't know the outcome. The point is that you have to go through the period of just like the initial rejection until you can feel comfortable to actually access your judgment. How did it really feel? What do you really think about it, right? What you want to move forward. I always recommend that people who are really stuck should try thrifting items to play with, because you're definitely going to buy things that don't end up working, and this way you're not wasting resources in the same way. But even after, you get like so much better at experimenting, and you know, like, oh, I do like earrings. You're still gonna buy things, go through that roller coaster with them and then realize, no, I actually don't like it. It's not possible for you to always know how you're gonna feel, especially because when you first try something on, you still will just feel overwhelmed a lot of the time. So this delicate thing isn't the problem you need to solve or eliminate. You just need to take it into account and not beat yourself up. You need to create that margin for error of like, oh, I thought this would work out, but it didn't, and that's okay, and it doesn't mean I'm awful at style, etc. So as you can hear from me in this whole video, a really big theme with Delicate Essence is that you're so hard on yourself for being sensitive in this world. And even though I don't have Delicate Essence with style at all, I'm super sensitive in other ways, so I can majorly relate with this problem. But as you know, being sensitive is not a bad thing. It's a beautiful way to be, and you just have to take care of yourself and do what you can to accommodate your needs to make it easier. Because you deserve to have fun. You deserve to experiment with your style. Many times people with Delicate Essence actually can wear really bold, really cool and exciting styles, but because you've been trapped in a super like minimalist shell, you feel like, oh no, but I can't pull anything off. But you don't know what you can pull off. You haven't really tried. It could be that actually you can get away with tons of really wild, crazy and playful stuff. You just need to find kind of a smoother way of getting there that feels manageable to you and doable to you. So if you have been relating to the Delicate Essence, I also can really recommend my video about getting out of a style rut. In this video, I talk about concrete tips for like, if I'm just stuck wearing these things, how do I actually get out? Like I give you a step-by-step process. So definitely go check that out, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.